All right, let's jump into some side hustle ideas. Sometimes that steady paycheck, it feels great. But then you start to think, is this it?
Hmm.
We got a popular YouTube video from you guys all about side hustles, so we're going to unpack some of the ideas today together. And believe me, some of these are pretty unexpected.
It's really smart to be exploring options. I think this video did a great job of really presenting some actionable steps without any of those like unrealistic get-rich-quick promises, which is refreshing.
Totally. And a good reminder, guys, always double check with your employer before starting a side gig, just to be on the safe side. Now get ready for this first one. AI voice acting. I know it sounds futuristic, but it's actually booming right now.
Yeah. The industry is projected to be worth over $28 billion by 2027. And for good reason. Think about it. Everything from AI assistants to e-learning platforms, they all need a voice. And not just any voice.
So it's not just about having a radio voice.
Not at all. What's really in demand are relatable, everyday voices. People want to hear AI that sounds natural, like they're talking to a real person.
So maybe I could be the voice of the next big cartoon character.
Hey, it's possible. The barrier to entry is surprisingly low. You don't need a fancy studio, just a good microphone and a quiet space.
So I can record in my pajamas. Perfect. But seriously, where do you even begin with something like this?
Platforms like Voices.com and Voice123 are great places to start. Start building a portfolio. You can also look for gigs on sites like Upwork or Fiverr. Start with short clips. Even 30 seconds can earn you, some decent cash.
Okay, so no need to narrate an entire audiobook right away. And speaking of online platforms, let's talk about something that's perfect for those who prefer to stay behind the scenes. Faceless YouTube channels.
Yes. If the thought of being on camera makes you cringe, this is a great option. You can leverage trending topics and potentially go viral, especially with niche news channels.
And to make it even easier, the Video Highlights in Video is a fantastic tool. It lets you create professional-looking videos in just 5 minutes. Seriously, it's packed with templates, stock footage, even AI voiceovers.
Yeah, it's a game changer for creating passive income. Imagine creating a batch of videos and just letting them work for you in the background while you focus on other things.
The source mentions that you can try InVideo for free or upgrade to a paid plan for just $20 a month.
Yeah, that paid plan is worth considering
Yeah.
because it gives you full rights to all the footage and music, so no copyright worries whatsoever. Now, let's switch gears to a side hustle that might be a more natural fit for someone with your experience. Fractional consulting.
Ooh, I like the sound of that. So let's say, I'm a marketing expert. Could I become a freelance marketing guru for startups or businesses that need, a little boost?
Exactly. You'd essentially be the Batman of business.
Yeah.
Swooping in to solve specific problems and then, moving on to the next challenge.
I love that analogy. And this isn't just some, pipe dream. I actually have a few friends who work as fractional CFOs, and they're doing incredibly well.
Absolutely. Fractional consulting can be very lucrative. The key is to, pinpoint your area of expertise, connect with people in that industry, and be prepared to demonstrate, the value you can bring.
And having those numbers ready to show your impact. Now, let's move on to something that could really help those navigating the job market. Mock interview coaching.
Yeah, interviews can be incredibly stressful, especially in competitive fields like tech or consulting. People are willing to pay for personalized coaching to help them, stand out and feel confident.
I remember, how valuable mock interviews were during my MBA days. Getting that feedback and practicing your responses is so important.
And you don't have to be, an HR professional to offer this service.
Right.
If you've been a manager or have experience with tough interviews, you already have valuable insights to share. You know what employers are looking for. Platforms like Fiverr and Clarity.fm are great places to list your services. Don't forget about LinkedIn. And consider offering some local introductory sessions to build your reputation.
Yeah.
And connect with potential clients, face to face.
And bundling multiple sessions together could be a great way to attract people who are serious about prepping for the long haul. Speaking of unique side hustles, this next one is pretty surprising. It involves our old friend, Kahoot.
Yes, a Kahoot. The quiz platform we all used in school. Well, they actually have a marketplace called Kahoot Academy, where verified creators can monetize their educational content.
Wait, so it's not just for kids anymore?
Nope. Businesses are using Kahoots for corporate training and team building exercises these days.
So that quirky quiz I made about office etiquette could become a corporate hit.
Exactly. Imagine your quiz, shaping office culture around the world. Possibilities are endless. You can apply to become a verified creator on Kahoot Academy and start building your quiz empire.
Now, I love this next one because it's all about creating something once and then reaping the rewards over time. Digital products.
It's like planting a seed for passive income.
I love that analogy. And the best part is you can create products that align with, like, your skills and passions. Project management checklists, ebooks full of industry tips, beautifully designed planners. The options are vast.
And with tools like Canva, you don't need to be a design guru to create, professional-looking products.
Once your product is ready, platforms like Shopify, Amazon, Gumroad, and Etsy. Perfect for reaching your target audience. Talk about setting yourself up for success.
Now, this next side hustle might not sound glamorous at first, but it's in high demand, creating templates for professionals. Think spreadsheets, presentations, project management templates, anything. Anything that helps busy professionals streamline their work.
It's brilliant. We all have those tasks we do repeatedly. Turning those into templates could save people like so much time and effort.
Exactly. But a word of caution, you can't sell templates that are like direct copies of your work for your employer. The IP belongs to them.
Good point. So it's all about creating original templates based on your expertise.
Precisely. Analyze your own processes, identify those repetitive tasks, and create templates that could benefit, others in your field.
And platforms like Etsy and Creative Market are great places to sell those templates. Speaking of skills we use every day, let's talk about a side hustle for the grammar gurus out there, beta proofreading.
The self-publishing boom has created like a huge demand for proofreaders. And you can even specialize in niche industries like technical documents, which often pay higher rates.
So if you're someone who catches typos in their sleep, this could be a lucrative option.
Definitely. You can start by building your reputation in online writing communities and forums, and then transition to, paid gigs once you've established yourself.
It's amazing how many opportunities there are to make like extra money online these days. I'm starting to see my 9-to-5 in a whole new light.
Yeah, it's not about replacing your main job. It's more about expanding your possibilities and taking control of your financial future. Speaking of which, let's talk about another interesting side hustle idea from this video. Flipping furniture for profit.
Okay, this one piqued my interest. I've always loved like browsing antique shops and flea markets, but I never thought about the potential for like actually making money from it.
Yeah, there's a real art to it.
Yeah.
The video emphasizes finding undervalued pieces with potential, and then giving them a little TLC to increase their value.
So we're not talking about just like slapping on a coat of paint.
Sometimes a fresh coat of paint is all it takes, but you can also get creative with, reupholstering, refinishing, or even repurposing pieces into something completely new.
I can see how this could be a fun and creative outlet. Do you have any tips for finding those like hidden gems?
The video suggests hitting up estate sales, thrift stores, and even online marketplaces like Facebook Marketplace or Craigslist. You can also look for curb alerts in your neighborhood.
Yeah.
Sometimes people give away perfectly good furniture for free.
Free furniture. Sign me up. But seriously, once you find a piece, how do you know if it's worth flipping?
Look for quality construction. Solid wood pieces are always a good bet. Also, consider the style, and if it's something that's currently in demand, a little research online can go a long way.
And where do you sell these flipped treasures?
Platforms like Etsy, Cherish, and even Instagram are great for reaching, a wider audience. You can also consider selling locally through consignment shops or flea markets.
This one feels like it could be a really rewarding side hustle, both like financially and creatively. Now let's shift gears to something a bit more tech-focused, building no-code apps.
This is a fantastic option for anyone who's ever had a brilliant app idea, but doesn't have coding skills. No-code platforms make it possible to create functional apps, like without writing a single line of code.
Wait, seriously, I've always assumed app development was like super complicated.
It definitely can be, but no-code platforms are revolutionizing the game. Use visual interfaces and drag-and-drop elements, making it much more accessible.
So you're telling me I could potentially create the next big social media app without needing a computer science degree?
It's absolutely possible. Of course, there's still a learning curve with any new skill, but the barrier to entry is much lower with no-code platforms. The video mentions tools like Bubble, Glide, and Adlo as great places to start.
What kind of apps can you actually build with no-code tools?
The possibilities are surprisingly vast. You can create everything from simple productivity apps to more complex marketplaces or even social networking platforms.
What about like monetizing these apps? How do you actually make money from them?
There are a few different approaches. You can offer a freemium model, where users get basic features for free and then pay for premium upgrades. You can also integrate in-app purchases or subscriptions or even explore, advertising revenue once you have a decent user base.
This feels like a great option for anyone who's like tech savvy and wants to tap into the ever-growing app market. Now let's talk about a side hustle that combines passion with purpose. Teaching online courses.
Yeah, if you have expertise in a particular area, sharing your knowledge through online courses can be like incredibly fulfilling and profitable.
I've always thought about teaching an online course, but I've been intimidated by the whole process.
It's understandable, but the video, it breaks it down into like manageable steps. The key is to identify a niche topic that you're passionate about and that has an audience, willing to pay for your knowledge.
So it's not just about being an expert, it's about finding the right audience for your expertise.
Absolutely. Once you have your topic, it's all about creating engaging content, structuring your course effectively, and marketing it to the right people. Platforms like Udemy, Skillshare, and Teachable make it easy to host and sell your courses online.
It's inspiring to think about the impact you could have by sharing your knowledge with the world. Now, for all you bookworms out there, let's talk about a side hustle that involves your favorite pastime, reselling used books.
It's a great way to turn your love of reading into, a profitable venture. And with the rise of online marketplaces, it's easier than ever to find buyers for your gently used books.
I have confession. I have stacks of books in my apartment just waiting to be read again, or maybe passed on to someone who will appreciate them. Where's the best place to start with reselling?
The video highlights Amazon as the go-to platform for book reselling. It has like a massive audience and a streamlined process for listing and shipping books.
Yeah.
You can also explore platforms like eBay or A-Books, especially if you have like rare or collectible editions.
What about pricing those books? How do you know what a fair price is?
Do a little research on those platforms.
Yes.
See what similar books are selling for. Condition is key. The better the condition of your book, the higher the price you can command. You can also offer bundles or discounts to incentivize buyers.
This sounds like a fun and sustainable way to declutter your bookshelf while making some extra cash. Now let's talk about a side hustle that taps into our inner child. Selling printables on Etsy.
Printables are digital files that customers can download and print at home. They're incredibly popular on Etsy, and the variety is astounding.
Okay, give me some examples. What kind of printables are we talking about?
Everything from wall art prints and greeting cards to planners, organizers, and even educational worksheets for kids. It's a great way to monetize your creativity and design skills.
So even if I'm not a graphic designer, I could potentially create printables.
Absolutely. There are plenty of free and affordable design tools available, like Canva, which make it easy to create professional-looking designs. You'd also find pre-made templates online or hire a freelance designer if you need help.
What's the appeal of selling printables on Etsy?
Well, Etsy is a marketplace specifically for, handmade and vintage items. So it attracts a huge audience of shoppers looking for, unique and creative products. It's also relatively easy to set up a shop and start selling.
What about pricing and marketing those printables? Any tips?
Do some research on Etsy to see what, similar printables are selling for. Consider your costs, the time invested in creating the design and the perceived value of your product. For marketing, high-quality product photos are crucial, as well as using, relevant keywords in your listings to make sure shoppers can find you.
I'm starting to see how printables could be a really fun and profitable side hustle. It seems like a great way to express your creativity and reach a wide audience. Now let's talk about a side hustle that combines fitness with flexibility, becoming a virtual personal trainer.
Yeah. The fitness industry has gone digital, and the demand for virtual personal trainers is on the rise.
I can definitely see the appeal, especially with so many people, working from home these days. What are the key advantages of being a virtual trainer?
It offers incredible flexibility. You can set your own hours, work from anywhere with,
Yeah.
with an internet connection, and tailor your services to a specific niche or target audience.
So if I'm like passionate about yoga, I could specialize in virtual yoga instruction.
Exactly. You could also focus on strength training, HIE workouts,
Hmm.
or even create, customized workout plans for clients with specific goals.
What about the logistics of like actually training someone virtually? What tools do you need?
Video conferencing platforms like Zoom or Google Meet are essential for conducting live training sessions. You can also use fitness tracking apps or wearable technology to monitor your client's progress and provide feedback.
How do you find clients for your virtual training business?
Leveraging social media is key. You can build a following on platforms like Instagram or TikTok
Okay.
by sharing fitness tips, workout routines, and testimonials from happy clients. You can also list your services on, fitness-specific platforms, or even create your own website.
It's inspiring to see how technology is opening up new opportunities in the fitness industry. Now let's move on to a side hustle that could really help businesses level up their social media game. Managing social media accounts.
Yeah, social media is crucial for businesses these days, but many small business owners simply don't have the time or expertise to manage their accounts effectively. That's where a skilled social media manager comes in.
I've definitely seen some businesses with lackluster social media presences, missed opportunities for sure. What what does a social media manager actually do?
They handle everything from creating engaging content and scheduling posts to interacting with followers, running ads, and analyzing data to track performance.
It sounds like a lot to juggle. What skills are like essential for success in this field?
Strong communication and writing skills are a must, along with, a deep understanding of different social media platforms and algorithms. You also need to be organized, creative, and have a knack for staying up to date on the latest social media trends.
How do you find clients for social media management?
Networking is key. Reach out to local businesses, attend industry events, and build your online presence by showcasing your expertise. Platforms like Upwork and Fiverr can also connect you with potential clients.
This feels like a side hustle with a lot of potential for growth. As your skills and client base expand, you could even build your own social media agency.
Exactly. And speaking of agencies, let's talk about a side hustle that might appeal to those who love to organize. Becoming a virtual assistant.
I'm all ears. The term virtual assistant seems to be like everywhere these days. What exactly does a virtual assistant do?
Virtual assistants provide, administrative, technical, or creative support to clients remotely. They handle tasks like email management, scheduling appointments, booking travel, creating presentations, managing social media, and much more.
It sounds like the ultimate way to be your own boss and create a flexible work schedule.
Absolutely. Virtual assistants can, choose their own clients, set their own rates, and work from anywhere with an internet connection.
What are some of the most like in-demand skills for virtual assistants?
Strong organizational and time management skills are essential, along with excellent communication and problem-solving abilities. Depending on your niche, you might also need proficiency in specific software programs or social media platforms.
How do you find clients as a virtual assistant?
There are several online platforms dedicated to connecting, virtual assistants with clients, such as Fancy Hands, Belay Solutions, and Virtual Assistant Jobs. You can also market your services through, social media, networking events, and word-of-mouth referrals.
It's amazing how much like support businesses are seeking virtually these days. It's great to see so many opportunities emerging for those who want to work remotely and build their own schedules.
It's truly empowering. Now, let's talk about a side hustle that could tap into your love of travel, becoming a travel agent specializing in group trips.
Ooh, this one sounds like fun. Group trips can be so much fun, but planning them can be like overwhelming. I can see why people would seek expert help.
Exactly. Group travel is a booming industry, and specialized travel agents are in high demand.
What kind of like groups are we talking about here?
Everything from family reunions and destination weddings to corporate retreats, adventure tours, and themed cruises.
So if I'm like passionate about sustainable travel, I could specialize in like eco-friendly group tours.
Absolutely. The key is to identify a niche that excites you and that has a target audience willing to pay for your expertise.
What are some of the key responsibilities of a group trip travel agent?
You'd handle everything from itinerary planning and booking flights and accommodations
Mhm.
to arranging transportation activities and even coordinating group meals. You'll also need to be like a master communicator,
Yeah.
keeping everyone informed and addressing any questions or concerns that arise.
It sounds like a challenging but rewarding role. How do you even get started as a travel agent specializing in group trips?
You can start by gaining experience in the travel industry, perhaps working for an established travel agency or specializing in a specific destination. You can also build your network by attending industry events and connecting with tour operators and travel providers.
What about the legal side of things? Do you need any special certifications or licenses?
The requirements vary depending on your location and the types of trips you offer. It's always a good idea to consult with a legal professional or industry association to ensure you're compliant with all regulations.
This feels like a side hustle that could truly take you places. Now, let's talk about something a bit more hands-on. Offering mobile car detailing services.
People are busy these days, and convenience is key. Mobile car detailing brings the car wash to the customer, offering a premium service that fits into their hectic schedules.
I can see how this would be a hit in urban areas where people don't have easy access to car washes.
Exactly, and you don't need a fancy storefront to get started. You can operate from a van or even a well-equipped SUV.
What are some of the essential tools and supplies for mobile car detailing?
You'll need a pressure washer, a wet-dry vacuum, a variety of cleaning solutions, microfiber towels, and detailing brushes. Investing in high-quality equipment and products will make your job easier and ensure a professional finish.
What about marketing this service? How do you find clients?
Word of mouth is powerful. Start by offering your services to friends and family. Then expand your reach through, social media, local advertising, and partnerships with businesses like car dealerships or auto repair shops.
This feels like a side hustle with a lot of potential, especially if you have, a passion for cars and enjoy working with your hands. Now, let's talk about a side hustle that could really make a difference in people's lives, becoming a certified personal life coach.
Yeah, life coaching is all about helping individuals, identify their goals, overcome challenges, and create a more fulfilling life. It's a rapidly growing field with incredible potential for impact.
I've heard so much about life coaching lately. What are some of the common areas that life coaches specialize in?
Life coaches work with clients on a wide range of topics, from career transitions and relationships to health and wellness, personal growth, and financial management.
So if I'm passionate about helping people achieve financial freedom, I could specialize in financial life coaching.
Absolutely. You could also focus on helping entrepreneurs build their businesses,
Mm.
guiding people through, major life changes, or supporting individuals in developing healthy habits.
What are the key skills and qualities needed to be a successful life coach?
Excellent listening and communication skills are essential, along with empathy, compassion, and the ability to motivate and inspire others.
Mm.
You'll also need to be organized, resourceful, and have a genuine desire to help people.
What about certifications and training? Are those required to become a life coach?
While there are no legal requirements to become a life coach, obtaining certifications from reputable coaching organizations can enhance your credibility and attract more clients.
How do you find clients as a life coach?
Networking is crucial. Build relationships with, other professionals in the wellness industry, attend workshops and conferences, and leverage social media to share your expertise and connect with potential clients. You can also list your services on life coaching directories or create your own website.
It's inspiring to think about the positive impact you could have on people's lives as a life coach. Now, let's talk about a side hustle that could really help people relax and de-stress, offering mobile massage therapy services.
Mobile massage therapy brings the spa experience to the client's doorstep, offering a convenient and personalized wellness treatment.
I can see how this would be a popular service, especially for people who are, busy or have limited mobility. What are the key advantages of offering mobile massage?
Flexibility is a major perk. You can set your own hours, choose your clients, and travel to their homes, offices, or events. You also have more control over your pricing and the types of massage services you offer.
What about like equipment and supplies? What do you need to get started with mobile massage therapy?
You'll need a portable massage table, high-quality massage oils or lotions, clean linens, and comfortable attire.
Hmm.
You might also want to invest in aromatherapy diffusers or soothing music to enhance the client's experience.
What are some like essential skills for a mobile massage therapist?
Obviously, strong massage therapy skills are crucial, along with excellent communication and interpersonal skills.
Hmm.
You'll also need to be reliable, punctual, and maintain a professional demeanor.
What about licensing and insurance?
The requirements for massage therapy licenses and insurance vary depending on your location. It's essential to research the regulations in your area and ensure you're compliant with all legal requirements.
This sounds like a rewarding side hustle for anyone passionate about wellness
Yeah.
and helping people feel their best. Now, let's talk about a side hustle that could tap into your organizational skills, offering professional organizing services.
In today's, fast-paced world, many people struggle to keep their homes and offices organized. Professional organizers provide a valuable service by, helping clients declutter, streamline,
Mhm.
and create more functional spaces.
I'm definitely someone who could use a professional organizer's help. What are some of the common areas that professional organizers work in?
They tackle everything from closets and kitchens to home offices, garages, and even entire homes. They can also specialize in areas like downsizing, moving assistance, or paper management.
So if I'm like really good at organizing closets, I could specialize in closet organization.
Exactly. You could also focus on helping families declutter their playrooms, assisting seniors with downsizing, or creating systems for small businesses to manage their paperwork.
What are some essential skills for a professional organizer?
Strong organizational skills are a must, along with, excellent communication and problem-solving abilities. You should also be patient, non-judgmental, and respectful of your clients' belongings and preferences.
How do you find clients for professional organizing services?
Word of mouth is a powerful tool. Start by offering your services to friends, family, and neighbors. You can also network with real estate agents, home stagers, and other professionals in the home services industry. Social media and local advertising can also be effective ways to reach potential clients.
It's amazing how many people are like seeking help with organization these days. It's a great reminder that everyone has, different strengths and there's a market for all sorts of skills and talents. Now let's talk about a side hustle that could tap into your love of crafting, selling handmade jewelry.
Handmade jewelry is always in demand, and platforms like Etsy and Shopify have made it easier than ever to reach a global audience of shoppers looking for unique and personalized pieces.
I love browsing Etsy for like unique jewelry. What are some like popular types of handmade jewelry that people are selling online?
The variety is incredible. You can find everything from delicate beaded bracelets and statement necklaces to minimalist earrings, personalized rings, and even upcycled jewelry made from vintage or repurposed materials.
So if I'm like really good at working with beads, I could specialize in beaded jewelry.
Exactly. You could also focus on a specific style,
Hmm.
such as, bohemian, minimalist, or vintage inspired. You could even create custom pieces based on customer requests.
What about supplies and tools? What do you need to get started with making and selling handmade jewelry?
The tools and materials you need will depend on the type of jewelry you're creating. Some basic supplies include beads, wire, pliers, clasps, and jump rings. You might also need specialized tools for metal stamping, resin casting, or other techniques.
What about like marketing and selling the jewelry? Any tips?
High-quality product photos are essential. Etsy and Shopify make it easy to set up online shops. And you can also leverage social media to showcase your creations and connect with potential customers. Participating in craft fairs or local markets can also be a great way to build your brand and generate sales.
It's inspiring to see how many people are like turning their creative passions into successful businesses. Now, let's talk about a side hustle that could really help pet owners, offering pet sitting or dog walking services.
Pet ownership is at an all-time high,
Hmm.
and many pet parents struggle to find reliable care for their furry friends
Hmm.
when they're at work, traveling, or simply need a helping hand.
I can definitely relate to that. My dog Luna, she gets lonely when I'm gone for too long. What are the key responsibilities of a pet sitter or dog walker?
Pet sitters typically provide, in-home care,
Mm-hmm.
which includes feeding, playing, walking, and administering medications.
Mm.
Dog walkers focus on providing regular walks and exercise for dogs whose owners are unable to do so themselves.
What are some essential qualities of a successful pet sitter or dog walker?
A genuine love of animals is a must, along with, responsibility, reliability, and trustworthiness. You should also be patient, attentive, and able to handle different pet personalities and behaviors.
What about safety and liability? Are there any specific things pet sitters and dog walkers need to consider?
It's crucial to have, pet first aid and CPR certification, and to carry liability insurance to protect yourself in case of accidents or emergencies. It's also a good idea to have a backup plan in case you're unable to provide services due to, illness or unforeseen circumstances.
How do you find clients for pet sitting or dog walking?
Word of mouth referrals are powerful in this industry. Start by offering your services to friends, family, and neighbors. You can also advertise on local community boards, join pet-related Facebook groups, or list your services on platforms like Rover or Wag.
This feels like a side hustle that combines passion with purpose. You get to spend time with adorable animals while helping pet owners feel at ease knowing their furry friends are well cared for.
Exactly. And it's a great way to, get some exercise and fresh air while earning extra income. Now let's talk about a side hustle that could tap into your love of language, offering translation or interpretation services.
I've always been fascinated by languages. What's the difference between translation and interpretation?
Translation involves converting written text from one language to another, while interpretation involves conveying, spoken or sign language communication in real time.
So if I'm fluent in Spanish, I could offer translation services for documents or websites.
Absolutely.
Okay.
You could also offer interpretation services for business meetings, conferences,
Yeah.
or even, medical appointments.
What are some essential skills for a translator or interpreter?
Obviously, fluency in multiple languages is crucial, along with, excellent grammar, vocabulary, and writing skills. You'll also need strong attention to detail, cultural sensitivity, and the ability to convey, meaning accurately and effectively.
What about certifications or qualifications? Are those required?
While certifications are not always mandatory, obtaining them from reputable organizations can enhance your credibility and attract more clients.
How do you find clients for translation or interpretation services?
Networking with businesses, government agencies, and language service providers is a great starting point. You could also list your services on freelance platforms, create a professional website, or join industry associations to connect with potential clients.
It's amazing how many opportunities there are to utilize language skills in a professional setting. Now, let's talk about a side hustle that could tap into your love of fashion, offering personal styling or wardrobe consulting services.
Personal stylists and wardrobe consultants help individuals, define their personal style, shop for clothes that flatter their body type and lifestyle, and create a wardrobe that reflects their personality and goals.
I've always struggled with putting together outfits that I feel confident in. I can see how a personal stylist could be a game changer.
Mm.
What are some of the key responsibilities of a personal stylist or wardrobe consultant?
They typically start with a consultation to assess the client's, style preferences, body type, lifestyle, and budget. They then provide personalized recommendations for clothing, accessories, and even hairstyles and makeup.
So if I'm passionate about sustainable fashion, I could specialize in helping people build eco-friendly wardrobes.
Absolutely. You could also focus on a specific style, such as, professional attire, casual wear, or evening wear. You could even specialize in helping people dress for specific events or occasions.
What are some essential skills for a personal stylist or wardrobe consultant?
A keen eye for fashion and an understanding of color, proportion, and style are crucial. You should also have excellent communication and interpersonal skills, and be able to provide constructive feedback in a positive and supportive manner.
How do you find clients for personal styling or wardrobe consulting?
Word of mouth referrals are powerful in this industry. Start by offering your services to friends, family, and colleagues. You can also network with retailers, fashion bloggers, and other professionals in the fashion industry. Social media platforms like Instagram and Pinterest can be great tools for showcasing your styling skills and attracting potential clients.
It's inspiring to think about the transformative power of fashion and how a personal stylist can help people feel more like confident and authentic in their own skin.
Now, let's talk about a side hustle that could tap into your love of photography. Offering portrait or event photography services. Photography is a popular hobby, and many people dream of turning their passion into a profitable business. Offering, portrait or event photography services can be a rewarding way to do just that.
I love capturing like special moments with my camera, but I've always felt like intimidated by the idea of doing like professional photography. What are some of the key things to like consider when starting a photography business?
First and foremost, you'll need to invest in quality camera equipment and editing software. You also need to develop your photography skills and build a portfolio that showcases your style and expertise.
What are some popular types of photography services that people offer?
Portrait photography includes, family portraits, senior pictures, headshots, and even pet photography. Event photography covers weddings, birthday parties, corporate events, and other special occasions.
So if I'm like really good at taking candid shots, I could specialize in lifestyle or documentary style photography.
Exactly. You can also focus on a specific niche, such as, maternity photography, newborn photography, or boudoir photography.
What about like pricing and marketing photography services? Any tips?
Research the going rates in your area for similar services. You can offer packages that include different levels of service,
Right.
such as the number of photos, editing options, and print sizes. Marketing your photography business can involve creating a website or social media profiles, networking with event planners, and
Yeah.
even participating in local art fairs or festivals.
It's amazing how many opportunities there are to turn like a creative passion into a side hustle. Now let's talk about a service that could really help people who are, feeling overwhelmed or stressed, offering virtual or in-person decluttering and organizing services.
Decluttering and organizing services are in high demand these days as people seek to, simplify their lives and create more peaceful and functional spaces.
I'm definitely someone who could use some like decluttering help. What's the difference between virtual and in-person decluttering services?
Virtual decluttering involves working with clients remotely. Via video conferencing, you guide them through the decluttering process, offering tips, encouragement, and accountability.
Yeah.
In-person decluttering involves, actually going into the client's home or office
Yeah.
to help them like sort through their belongings,
Hmm.
make decisions about what to keep, donate, or discard, and create systems for organization.
So if I'm like really good at helping people let go of like sentimental items, I could specialize in helping people like downsize or declutter their homes before a move.
Absolutely. You could also focus on a specific area,
Yeah.
such as, kitchens, closets, or home offices.
What are some essential skills for a decluttering and organizing professional?
Patience, empathy, and non-judgment are crucial, along with excellent communication and problem-solving skills. You'll also need to be organized, resourceful, and able to create systems that are tailored to the client's needs and lifestyle.
How do you find clients for decluttering and organizing services?
Word-of-mouth referrals are a great starting point. You can also network with real estate agents, home stagers, and other professionals in the home services industry. Social media can be a powerful tool for sharing before and after photos and testimonials from satisfied clients.
It's inspiring to think about the positive impact you could have on people's lives by helping them create more peaceful and organized spaces. Now let's talk about a side hustle that combines creativity with technology. Designing and selling digital products online.
Digital products are a fantastic way to generate passive income, meaning you create the product once and can sell it repeatedly without needing to like restock inventory.
I've heard about digital products, but I'm not sure I fully understand what they are. Can you give me some examples?
Digital products include, things like ebooks, online courses, printables, templates, stock photos, website themes, and even social media graphics.
So if I'm like really good at creating social media graphics, I could design and sell templates that other businesses can use.
Exactly. You could also create ebooks on topics you're passionate about, design planners or organizers that people can download and print at home, or even offer online courses to teach others your skills.
What are some popular platforms for selling digital products?
Etsy is a great platform for selling creative digital products like printables, templates, and craft patterns. Platforms like Gumroad and Podia are specifically designed for selling digital products like ebooks, courses, and membership sites. You can also sell digital products directly through your own website or social media platforms.
What about pricing and marketing digital products? Any tips?
Research the going rates for similar products and consider the value you're providing. You can offer bundles, discounts, or even create membership programs to incentivize purchases. Marketing digital products involves, showcasing your expertise, building an email list, and leveraging social media to reach your target audience.
It's amazing how technology has opened up so many opportunities for creators to share their work and generate income online. Now let's talk about a side hustle that could tap into your love of writing, offering freelance writing services.
Freelance writing is a versatile field with a wide range of opportunities, from writing blog posts and website copy to creating marketing materials, crafting social media content, and even ghostwriting books or articles.
I love writing, but I'm not sure where to start with freelance writing. What are some tips for breaking into this field?
Building a portfolio of writing samples is essential. You can start by writing for your own blog, contributing to online publications, or even offering to write for friends and family businesses. Networking with other writers and potential clients is also crucial.
What about finding clients and setting rates? Any advice?
Freelance platforms like Upwork and Fiverr can connect you with clients, but you can also reach out to businesses directly, attend industry events, or market your services through social media. Research the going rates for different types of writing and consider your experience and expertise when setting your rates.
It's inspiring to think about the variety of writing opportunities out there. Now let's talk about a side hustle that could really help people stay active and healthy, offering online fitness classes or coaching.
Yeah, the fitness industry has embraced the virtual world, and online fitness classes and coaching are more popular than ever.
I love the convenience of online fitness. What are some popular types of online fitness offerings?
You can find everything from yoga and Pilates classes to HIIT workouts, strength training programs, dance classes, and even meditation and mindfulness sessions.
So if I'm a certified yoga instructor, I could offer live or pre-recorded yoga classes online.
Absolutely. You could also create, customized workout plans for clients, offer one-on-one coaching, or even build a membership community for your online fitness business.
What are some essential tools and equipment for online fitness instructors or coaches?
A reliable internet connection and a quality webcam are essential for live classes. You might also need fitness equipment like weights, resistance bands, or a yoga mat, depending on the type of classes you offer.
What about marketing and promoting online fitness services? Any tips?
Social media is a powerful tool for reaching potential clients. You can share snippets of your workouts, offer free challenges or classes, and build a community around your brand. You can also collaborate with other fitness professionals, leverage email marketing, or even create a dedicated website for your online fitness business.
It's amazing how technology has made fitness more accessible than ever.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about a side hustle that could really help students succeed. Offering tutoring services.
Tutoring is a rewarding way to share your knowledge and help students of all ages improve their academic performance.
I remember struggling with math in high school. I could have really benefited from a tutor. What subjects are most in demand for tutoring?
Math, science, and English are always in high demand. But you can also offer tutoring in foreign languages, test preparation, music, or even art.
So if I'm fluent in French, I could offer French tutoring services.
Absolutely. You could also specialize in a specific age group, such as, elementary school, high school, or college students.
What are some essential qualities of a successful tutor?
Patience, empathy, and a passion for teaching are crucial. You should also have, strong communication and problem-solving skills, and be able to explain concepts clearly. And be able to explain concepts clearly and in a way that students can understand and apply.
What about rates and finding clients for tutoring services? Any tips?
Rates for tutoring vary depending on your experience, the subject you're teaching, and the location. You can research the going rates in your area and set your prices accordingly. To find clients, you can advertise your services locally through community centers, schools, or online platforms. Word of mouth referrals are also very effective in this field.
It's amazing to see how many people are like passionate about sharing their knowledge and helping others learn. Now, let's move on to a side hustle that could be a great fit for someone with your financial expertise, becoming a freelance virtual bookkeeper.
Yeah, small businesses and entrepreneurs often need help managing their finances, but they may not have the budget for a full-time bookkeeper. That's where a freelance virtual bookkeeper comes in.
So it's like being a financial superhero for small businesses.
Exactly. You'd be responsible for tasks like tracking income and expenses, reconciling bank statements, generating financial reports, and even processing payroll.
What are some essential skills for a freelance virtual bookkeeper?
Strong organizational and analytical skills are a must, along with, a solid understanding of accounting principles and software. Attention to detail and accuracy are also essential.
What about certifications or qualifications? Are those required?
While certifications like a certified bookkeeper designation can, enhance your credibility and attract clients, they're not always mandatory. However, demonstrating your knowledge and experience through your portfolio and client testimonials is crucial.
How do you find clients for freelance virtual bookkeeping services?
Networking with small business owners, accountants, and financial advisors is a great starting point. You can also list your services on freelance platforms, join industry associations, or even create your own website to showcase your expertise.
This sounds like a great option for anyone who enjoys working with numbers and helping businesses thrive. Now let's talk about a side hustle that could tap into your love of cooking or baking, starting a home-based food business.
Home-based food businesses have become incredibly popular, and platforms like Instagram and Etsy have made it easier than ever to reach a wider audience.
I love the idea of turning my passion for baking into a business. What are some popular types of home-based food businesses?
You can specialize in baked goods like cakes, cookies, or pastries. You could also offer meal prep services, create gourmet jams or sauces, or even cater small events.
What are some important things to consider when starting a home-based food business?
First and foremost, you'll need to check the regulations in your area. Regarding home-based food businesses, you may need to obtain permits or licenses and comply with specific food safety standards.
So food safety is like a top priority.
Absolutely. It's essential to maintain a clean and sanitary work environment and to handle food properly to prevent contamination.
What about marketing and selling your food creations? Any tips?
Social media platforms like Instagram and Facebook are great for showcasing your culinary skills and building a following. You can also create an online store through platforms like Etsy or Shopify to sell your products directly to customers. Local farmers markets or pop-up events can also be great ways to connect with customers and generate sales.
It's exciting to see how many people are turning their culinary talents into successful home-based businesses. This deep dive into side hustles has been incredibly inspiring. It's clear that there's a world of possibilities out there for anyone looking to earn extra income, explore new passions, or even build a full-time business.
It's all about finding what lights you up, taking those first steps, and being consistent with your efforts. Remember, the journey may not always be easy, but the rewards can be incredibly fulfilling.
The source put it perfectly when they said, your current job doesn't have to be the end of your financial story. It can be the foundation from which you build an empire. And who knows, maybe one of these side hustle ideas will spark the beginning of your own empire.
Absolutely. So what resonated with you the most today? Which side hustle sparked your curiosity? What unique skills or knowledge could you leverage to create an additional income stream, or perhaps even a whole new career path?
Take some time to reflect on what truly excites you and consider taking that first step. You never know where it might lead.
And remember, the world is full of opportunities.
Yeah.
And there's no limit to what you can achieve with a little creativity, dedication, and hard work.
So go out there, explore those possibilities, and happy hustling.